June is a huge month on Steam this year. Not only do we have 11 amazing new releases and updates, we also have the Summer Steam Next Fest, which I will be covering next week. As always, all links can be found for free on my Patreon. First up, we have the latest Unreal 5 update of Carnal Instinct. There are so many new features including fishing, centaur sex, a UI update for skills and leveling, and most importantly, new gear and outfits that I can wear in a YouTube video. Check out my full review later this week. Carnal Instinct is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Next up is Lust Academy Season 3. So, Season 1 was fantastic, but Season 2 had some real writing issues that negatively impacted the story, and unfortunately seriously impacted my enjoyment. Fortunately, Season 3 does a lot to fill in the holes that Season 2 dug. Check out my whole review later this month. Lust Academy Season 3 and their new DLC, Forbidden Fantasies, is available for PC and Mac on Steam and their Patreon. I recently talked about our next title, Yakuza Rogue, Yokohama Massage Parlor Chapter, when I was covering this year's top DL site games, and it is a ridiculously fun experience. However, it may have one of the worst names on Steam this year. Don't get me wrong, this game is great, but Yakuza Rogue, Yokohama Massage Parlor Chapter, is such a confusing and uninformative name. From the creator of NTR Dojo, Yakuza Rogue is an improvement in gameplay, animations, story, and pugilistic pinball. Check out my full review later this month. Yakuza Rogue Yokohama Massage Parlor Chapter is available for PC on Steam and DL site. Next up, we have 4 superpowered heroines who came to bring justice to a crime-ridden city. Unfortunately, as opposed to saving the city, these ex-angels have taken over and now rule with absolute power. Sorta like Batman, but way less evil. Now it is up to you to defeat and conquer each of these supervillains through roguelike car battling. Unfortunately, I don't think we will ever be rid of the Batman. Ex-Angels is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Our next game, Censored di Funghi, asks the incredibly common question, what would it be like to be a Futanari mushroom chef? Personally, I think asking Princess Peach her opinion on this subject would be easier, as I'm sure she'd even tell us all about her favorite special dishes. The gameplay is fun and frantic, and like Nintendo, never takes itself too seriously. Censored di Funghi is available for PC on Steam and GOG, with an Android version on their Patreon and itch.io. Our next title, Once Upon a Time 2, continues the epic saga of totally non-licensed Disney princesses. Your quest to corrupt all of the robotic denizens of the Magic Kingdom has new characters, locations, and challenges in this visual novel trainer. Think Westworld meets Totally Not Disney, and you should know what to expect. Once Upon a Time 2 is available for PC, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam, with a Mac and Android version on their Patreon and itch.io. I really love escape room games, and our next title, Escape from the Room of the Serving Doll, allows you to embrace the escape room experience, while also embracing your own heavily endowed serving doll, Aisha. I mean, personally, I find the people that work in escape rooms to be terrifying, but that probably says more about me than the underlying escape room premise. Escape from the Room of the Serving Doll is available for PC on Steam and DL site. Sticking with sharing a room with heavily endowed women, next we have Summer Clover. 4 women, cohabitation, summer hijinks. I'm pretty sure we all understand what The Rock is cooking here. Summer Clover is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Speaking of totally realistic combatants, next up is Smash Girls. In this 2D fighter, you battle your way through the port city of Koto. Using classic fighting mechanics, you will smash your opponents and then smash them again. Of course, there is also a penguin. Smash Girls is available for PC on Steam. Our old school onslaught continues with Klaroro, Abyss of the Soul. Pixels, 2D side-scrolling, monster girls, sign me up. Even the music is good, but the gameplay can be challenging. Klaroro, Abyss of the Soul is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. And finally, we have what may be the dark horse for 2024 Game of the Year, Mad Island. This title is a wild ride. I'm not sure how to describe this experience other than calling this survival game insane and extremely violent. There's also additional content depending on the patches that you can download from the developer's site. I kind of want to do a full review, but there is so much that I can't show, and as you all may know, I'm a total wimp when it comes to a bit of the old ultraviolence. Mad Island is available for PC on Steam. There you have it. June is looking like one of the strongest release months this year, and that doesn't even include everything coming out for Next Fest. I am so excited to cover many of these titles more in depth with all of you over the next few months. Well, not Mad Island. Seriously, this game scares me more than Demon's Roots. Until next time, no shaming, just gaming.